Okay, so what type of property can you purchase using an FHA loan? We're going to jump into that in today's video, so stay tuned. Well, hey, what's up? It's Channing. I'm the owner of Bayou Mortgage, and just like I said, we're going to talk about what you can and can't buy when it comes to using your FHA loan. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So the first and foremost thing that you have to understand about FHA is whatever you're buying, it's got to be a primary residence. You have to move in there. You have to live there for 1 year before you can sell it. Otherwise, you will be considered to be committing mortgage fraud. And we see this a lot. People want to use an FHA loan, but they have no intention of moving into the property. It's going to be a rental or whatever. You cannot do that. If you do that, you'll be committing mortgage fraud. So primary residence only. Take that for what it is. No second homes, no investment properties unless it's a duplex or something and you're going to live in one side. And again, you've got to commit to living there for at least 1 year. That's what you're signing when you close. Now that that's out of the way, can you buy other types of homes? Can you buy a townhouse? Can you buy a condo? Can you buy a mobile home? Yes. FHA allows you to purchase whatever pretty much type of home you want to purchase, except some of these oddball things. You know, like if it's a mobile home that's older than 1970 or a mobile home that's like half converted into a house, like those types of things can start to get real tricky. But if you're buying a single family home in a neighborhood, obviously you know that's okay. If you want to buy a townhouse, that's even okay. Condos can be a little more tricky when it comes to FHA because basically they have a list of approved condos and that list is often outdated. But if they're not on that list, they have to jump through a bunch of hoops to get on that list. And if they can't, meaning if there's not a certain percentage of people living there that are primary owners and a certain percentage aren't investments and there's a certain insurance policy and all these different things that go into it, then they won't be approved to be able to purchase using that FHA loan. So if you're gonna buy a condo, you need to do your homework up front if you plan on using an FHA loan, because if it has to go to a manual condo review, it's going to take a while for that to happen. So keep that in mind if you're trying to purchase a condo. What about mobile homes? Can you buy a mobile home using an FHA loan? You actually can, yeah. So some lenders will only allow you to do a double wide mobile home, but some are open to single wides and triple wides and all those different things. So it really just depends on that lender's overlays as far as what they have going on with those mobile homes. Single wides are typically the hardest to get financed, but they're not impossible. And then of course it can't be older than like 1972. It's got to be in good shape. There's things that go into it. It's got to have siding. It's got to have stairs with a handrail. All of those types of things you're going to need to make sure that it has before you go under contract. But you can buy a mobile home with FHA. They'll be a little more expensive. They usually have a little bit of a higher interest rate. Insurance and things like that is usually more expensive on them. And it can be tougher to find lenders for single wides, but we have them. They can offer them. They may have more strict credit requirements. Like one of our lenders requires you to have at least a 640, but you can find them. They are out there. So if you're thinking about buying a mobile home, yes, you can use that with your FHA loan. So pretty much whatever property you want, you're going to be able to do with FHA. Condos are the ones where things get really sticky. So again, prepare in advance for that. But single family homes, condos, townhomes, mobile homes, all of those types of homes are going to qualify. We've actually seen barndominiums or shop houses also qualify. The biggest things with those is that you've got to have comps, and that can be more difficult at times. But we've closed them. We've actually closed some shop houses using the FHA loan as well. So if you have any questions about this, there's always a link in the bottom of the description of every video that we do that allows you to click a link to our website to schedule a time to talk with a loan expert. We'd love to help you understand what your options are when it comes to FHA. As always, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you.